Washington Dulles Airport. And my plane did not take off until 2 o'clock in the morning. We sat on the ground for 2 hours. Nothing happened. Finally, I get in, and there's no one there to pick me up. Nobody from Cooters came because it was too late, and my friend Richie didn't come, and Jed didn't come, so I ended up having to take a bus. And I had never driven a bus before. I don't want to say what the airline was, but they fly a lot in the Southwest. Anyway, it's great to be here. I got into the motel last night. I had a very strange situation. I came in, and it was kind of a strange place. It was an older place, but very nice. And I went into the bathroom, and I took one look, and I thought, uh-oh. So I picked up the phone, and I called the front desk. I said, ma'am, I got a leak in my sink. She said, go ahead. So I knew I was in the right place. Then you won't believe what happened. So I'm in the place, and it's about 3 o'clock in the morning now, and I'm just getting into bed, falling asleep. I hear a knock at the door. I go over and open the door, and here's this guy. He's just as drunk as a skunk. He said, hey, buddy, how are you tonight? I said, what the hell are you doing here? He said, I'm looking for my wife. Have you seen Helene? And I said, that's a hurricane, sir. I have not seen Helene. And he walks off down the hall. Now it's about 3:20 in the morning. I'm falling asleep. I hear the same thing. I go over and open the door. It's the same guy. I'm so sorry to bother you, but have you seen my wife, Martha? I said, no, I haven't, sir, and I don't appreciate you bothering me. And I slammed the door. Now I'm asleep. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I hear this again. I go over and open the door. As soon as the guy sees me, he says, hey, buddy, did you rent every room in this freaking hotel? I'll tell you, it's great to be here, you know. Who knows Rodney Dangerfield? Remember Rodney Dangerfield? I'll tell you, you know. It's rough, really rough, you know. I love it, you know, like on Halloween, you know. My dad said I was ugly, you know. I knew he was telling the truth. He would send me out as is. Well, it's great to be here. How would you folks like to see a little magic? Woo! Yeah. I'm going to do something now I've never done before. I'm going to do an old-fashioned card trick. And I need you, sir, are you filming this? I don't come out in film. Would you be good enough, sir, to take a look at these cards and make sure that's a regular deck of playing cards and not a phony deck?
I'm sorry.
This guy works as a professional card looker. That's what he does. He comes around. Sometimes he's in Cooters. Sometimes he's in Las Vegas. Today he's here. I'm going to have 4 of you take out a card. Now, I've never performed this before, so I'm going to try a miracle, an absolute miracle with a deck of cards, and I promise you this is a regular deck of cards. Would you be good enough to remove a card, sir? Look at it, just one there. Look at it and remember the card. Show it to everybody, don't let me see it. Back into the center. That's card number 1. This will be card number 2. You know the names of the cards? Yes. We'll take one out. That'll be card number 2. Can you remember it? Everybody can remember that card. That's number 2. Card number 3. Would you be good enough to remove one? That's card number 3. Card number 3 goes back into the center. And would you be good enough to take one, sir? That's card number 4. 4 cards from 4 different parts of the pack. Don't forget that card. Okay? Watch. 4 cards in 4 different parts of the pack. You know what? I've got too many cards in my hand here. Let me just use a few cards. I'll just use a few cards here. And here's what I'm going to try and do if I can. I'm going to try to make one card act actually find all 4 cards with just 1 card. Now I can turn over each and every one of these cards, but watch very carefully. As I cast a shadow over the deck, card number 1 jumps to the top. Was your card the Jack of Spades, sir? The Jack of Spades. Now if I take the Jack of Spades and I just stroke it like this, what was your card? The Ace of Clubs, that's right. And do you remember your card? And what was that? 10 of Diamonds. And the strange thing is, if I just snap the 10 of Diamonds a little, what was your card, sir? No, really, what was it? 8 of Diamonds? No, it was an 8 of Diamonds. I'll show you one more trick and then I have business to attend to. I'm not sure what it is. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here. What is your first name? Kelly. Would you be good enough to just take out a card and show it to everybody? Don't let me see the card. I'll turn my back. There's no mirror, so I can't see. Okay? You done that? Now, as I riffle down in the deck like this, you just call stop anytime you want, okay? I'm going to riffle very slowly. Right there? Put the card there. Thank you very much. Back in the center. Now look, here's the idea. If I were to cut the card like that, give them a little cut, I could cut them like this too, or I could even shuffle the cards. In fact, I'm going to mix them really good. That's called a Pharaoh shuffle. It's a perfect shuffle where I interweave every card into the other card. And watch, if you do that just right, folks, if I do it just right, I can make one card actually jump out of the center of the pack. Are you ready? One card is going to fly like a little bird from the center of this deck. Tweet! Tweet! 1, 2, 3. What was the name of the card? Jack of Diamonds. Folks, it's been great spending a little time with you. I hope you enjoyed the card tricks. And as you can see, the band is now coming out. How about a nice hand for these guys? Aren't they fantastic? And thanks very much. It's great. Come on over and see me afterwards. I'll sign a picture for you or do a dance or whatever you need. Thank you.
Come on, guys. Wasn't it wonderful? Thank you, Hughie, Hogg.